what I'm getting from you is that
Yes.
if an individual
Yes.
has got a farm,
Yes.
so he wants to put tarmac in his farm, from the main farm
Yes.
to the main road,
Yes.
you can go and do it for them.
I can go and do it for him.
Me, they call me a bush engineer.
Yes.
Because I'm a self-taught engineer.
Yes.
Are you also a bush engineer?
I could say so. Eventually, you tend to, when you go in, you then learn in the bush engineering is about learning through the experience.
But you went to university.
But I went to university.
Oh,
yeah.
so you are an engineer by profession?
Yes, I'm an engineer.
What did you study?
Civil engineering.
Civil engineering.
Yes. Okay. Then aba maiwa bulandit. Balance my level of no. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, how are you?
Fine, how are you?
Oh, fine.
Yes.
Yeah, my name is Ted. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, I was just walking around.
Yeah.
You know, so looking for content.
Yes.
Then I just see what's going on here. So I said, no, I need to talk to this gentleman and find out what's going on.
Yeah.
What is going on here?
Actually, we are going to put in asphalt carpet, the tarmac carpet. Basically, the road here you're seeing.
So tarmac is called asphalt.
It's called asphalt.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's what you're doing.
That's what we're doing.
You are physically going to make this tarmac. You put it here.
Yes. Basically, like extending it.
Are you working for some big company that is doing roads?
No. We didn't say we do a big company. Yeah, but yeah, we're a small company who are actually doing roads.
In your own company?
Yes. I should say I'm part owner of the.
You are part owner of your own company?
Yes.
That will be that puts asphalt.
Asphalt or tarmac.
In Malawi, you can also find a small company that is doing asphalt.
Yes. Yes. We are. I would say we are the first.
You are the first, eh?
Yes, we are.
Because me, I've never heard it. It's the first time I'm hearing this.
Yes.
I've never seen it.
Yeah.
And then, is this a government project?
No, it's not a government project. This is a private.
Oh, so somebody can put the asphalt on their premises?
Yes.
They can put tarmac on their own premises?
Yes, it is very much possible.
Oh, I mean, I thought that the tarmac is only done by government.
No. Eh? Now, with us, individuals now can also
put asphalt
or tarmac in their driveway.
At my house,
at your house.
Put the asphalt, I can do it.
Yes, if you as a community also want a road made, we can also do.
You can also do that.
Yes.
So me, they call me a bush engineer.
Yes.
Because I'm a self-taught engineer.
Yes.
Are you also a bush engineer?
I could say so. Eventually, you tend to, when you go in, you then learn in the bush engineering is about learning through the experience.
But you went to university?
But I went to university.
Oh, so you are an engineer by profession?
Yes, I'm an engineer.
What did you study?
Civil engineering.
Civil engineering.
Yes.
So this kind of work is done by civil engineers?
Yes, basically it's done by civil engineers.
Okay. So you said that you are part owner? Part owner, yes. So you got a partner who is doing the business with you?
Yes, he's the one actually who founded the company.
Okay.
Then later on, I think that was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
3 years ago actually, is when I rejoined him actually in the company.
So what is the name of the company?
The name of the company is Extreme Civil.
Extreme Civil?
Yes.
But I've heard of there's also extreme engineering. Are you together?
No, we're not
you're different.
We're different.
You just have the similar.
I think we do extreme things.
Okay.
We both do extreme.
Why extreme civils?
Well, at first I could say I can't speak for it. I can speak maybe to him was the goal was to be a company which does very extreme engineering.
Yeah.
Big projects.
Yeah.
Very, I should say, outstanding, unique projects.
Unique projects.
Yes.
Because this is indeed unique.
Yeah.
Because for me to just think of an entrepreneur who can, in Malawi,
yes,
sit down and think and say, I want to start a business, but my business is going to be putting tarmac.
Yes.
For me, it's very difficult for me to connect it together.
Actually, to even come to this point,
I can understand when you want
it was a joke.
If you say paving,
yes,
I understand. Tarmac.
Yes.
Small business.
Yes.
Huh?
No, it is very much possible.
You can see the way I'm talking.
Yes.
It's like almost like I'm in disbelief.
Yes.
So you can just imagine an ordinary person there who's got his house and he was thinking of putting tarmac. He's also thinking like the way I'm thinking, that no way, there's no way a small company like that can come to my house and put tarmac, and then I must be sure they've done a real job.
Actually, the way you were thinking was my thought also processing at the very beginning.
Okay.
Because this whole business, okay, not this whole the company as it, because we were doing bidding, small contracts here and there, but we ran into a small snag in that the payment process was becoming tedious. We would spend on months, sometimes a year,
without being paid.
So now, you know, when you balance the scales, that okay, this whole tendering process, is it an actual business? Because it's like you throw in there and you hope that eventually you find a job. Once you find a job, you do not get the cash flows, or the business does not keep going the way you would want it to. So we had some time. Me and my partner said, okay, let's think of something with the skills we have, which can actually, generate the cash flows or help grow our business the way we want it to. So one day, me and a couple of friends actually were chatting through, because that time I was constructing roads in Kanjenza Forest for another company. I was working under another company. Yes. So we sat down and they were like, you're constructing roads there for the public. Can you put tarmac into my car park? Into my car park? I said, okay, it is possible. Let me see if it is possible. For a week or so, I sat down, you know, crunching the numbers. Okay, quantities, what would be needed. Basically, what I needed was a basic product which I can deliver to multiple individuals. Yes, something standard. Because if you are doing something very varied at certain points, you can't have, I should say, a range in which you can charge people. So after doing the maths and everything, I came up, with a design and a product that is like, okay, this is possible. Now, the tough part now came when trying to sell this idea to someone. That's where it becomes so difficult. That's where convince somebody. That was the first hard point. So the first hard point was not even actually let me look for money. It was let me look for someone who can actually want this idea done in their car park or driveway. So I went around knocking on doors. Basically, I would schedule a weekend. I would wear my jogging shoes, just walk around the neighborhood, knock from door to door. Hey, I do tarmac paving. Hey, would you want our services? I move around here in town. I find a place like this. If the owner is there, hey, would you want our services? We do tarmac paving. But then the problem was, I didn't have pictures. Or I didn't have something that you can showcase. That this is possible. So the first job, this was the first job, and thank God, this is Mr. Emmuel. So the first person who gave me a shot. He was like, I need my bakery to be paved. Can you come? Let's see what we can do. So basically, we got to discussing. I charged him, okay, this is the location. But basically, that was the first stepping stone. That in terms of this, me doing this job is basically it's marketing. Right? So I ate the cost of the job. In the basis of this first job. You almost punished yourself. Basically, I should say not punished myself. I invested into the me and my partner. You put your own money on top of that. I put my own money. Because now this is an opportunity for you to showcase your work. Basically. And then at the end of this job, you're also going to have a reference. Mr. Emmuel. Plus also, you can have pictures which I can now post on Facebook. You can put on Facebook and the people can come and see. I can stop there walking around and knocking at every door. Because I have the picture now, I can just post it and say, guys, if you want this, it's possible. I don't have to go around and say, hey, I do this, because now I have proof that in the concept works. And it is doable. And it helped me also manage to find my range. The range I charge people. That for me to do this, from the work you could see how to cost your work. Because at first it was just theory. It was all paper. But now I had to apply it practical. So I did the job. I did it successfully until now. I could say there's no pothole there. So I think it's been a year now. 1 year now. I think 1 year and some months. It has been rained on. Yes. Wow.
So no, I see this side is not the same as this side.
Yes.
So what has happened here?
Okay. What happened here?
Yeah.
Or I should say, first of all,
Yeah.
there was an existing ground.
Okay.
Yes. Now on this existing ground, basically that is the existing ground.
All this rubble over here.
All this rubble here
Yeah.
was the existing
It's
ground.
coming from here.
So we scraped it off because it wasn't strong enough to withstand the traffic
Yeah.
of cars.
Yeah.
So because basically any good pavement
Yeah.
is the bottom,
Yeah.
the base.
Yes.
The ground underneath is
Yeah.
what makes a road.
Okay.
Or even if it's pavers.
Yeah.
Most of the time you have seen they tend to move around.
Sorry to cut you.
Yes.
The ground is what makes the road,
Yes.
not the tarmac.
No, not the tarmac. The
What do you-
tarmac.
What do you mean?
Okay. This is basically like it's the foundation. You're building a house.
Okay.
This is the foundation,
The ground.
the ground.
Okay.
If your foundation, let's say of your house,
Yeah.
is not strong enough,
Yeah.
you exhibit cracks.
Yeah.
Hence, you see now potholes
Yeah.
in the road.
Yeah.
So if you treat your foundation well,
Oh, yeah.
you're going to get a very good structure.
Yes. Yes.
So now our first emphasis is always on
On the ground.
the ground, the basis. So that's why we removed all that rubble, because it was basically all the rubbles from the building. Everybody was just piling them up, and it was
Yes.
mixing with the soil.
Yeah.
So we had to take all that out
And
to put it there. We are going to dispose of it.
Okay.
Basically, it all comes in the contract that
Yeah.
we also dispose.
Goes on that.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
So we scraped off, and then we brought in this gravel material.
I see this gravel looks more like clay.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, it's not necessarily clay, but it's
It just looks like clay.
yes.
But it's gravel.
yes, it's gravel.
Okay. So you had to take it from somewhere and bring it
And
here.
bring it here.
Okay.
So after we brought it here, that was the first layer.
Yeah.
It's what he compacted using the roller.
That thing over there.
Yes.
Okay.
And then after we compacted it is
Yeah.
when now today we are bringing in the crusher run.
Okay.
So this is basically aggregate
Yeah.
with dust.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
You get it at your quarries.
So quite a dust.
Quarry dust.
Okay.
No. Crusher run, I mean.
Hey.
Sorry.
It's
Crusher run.
crusher.
Crusher run.
Crusher run.
So crusher run is a mixture of aggregate and
quarry dust.
quarry dust.
Okay.
So basically that is what we lay. That is our base.
So that thing is gonna run there,
Yes.
so that it becomes like this.
It becomes smooth.
But when it is the way it is looking, it's not like you are finished. You are not finished yet.
No. This is not finished. He's going to do a couple more passes
Okay.
until we get the right strength.
Okay.
Yes.
So what's going to happen next year?
After we finish everything, we level it up.
Yeah.
We are going to bring in. They call it. We're going to prime
Prime it.
this base.
Okay.
So by priming, it's MC30.
Okay.
We heat it up and we spray it all over here.
That
Now this-
prime.
Yes. So it basically
What is the work of the prime?
the work of the prime is to bond the existing base.
Okay.
And the asphalt tarmac layer coming up.
Okay.
So basically, it also holds firm because it penetrates into the base and
Okay.
also helps the base.
Okay.
With its strength, with its I should say adhesion
Okay.
to itself.
All right.
So because I think I will send you after we spray it. I can send you videos that it also becomes very rock solid.
Okay.
Once you spray
The prime.
Yes, and then later on is when we will come up with the asphalt.
All right.
Yeah.
What I'm getting from you is that
Yes.
if an individual
Yes.
has got a farm,
Yes.
so he wants to put tarmac in his farm, from the main farm
Yes.
to the main road,
Yes.
you can go and do it for them.
I can go and do it for him.
Eh?
Yes.
If somebody is in diaspora,
Yes.
then he wants to he's got maybe a block of apartments.
Yes.
Now he's got a parking area.
Yeah.
Then he's tired of buying pavements because they break and
Yes.
it doesn't work. He wants to put tarmac.
Yes.
You can also do it for them.
I can also do it for them.
Wow.
And actually, we have a wide range of designs.
Okay.
I think that I will share with you
Yes.
photos of most of the work we do.
Yeah.
Because going through this,
Yes.
not every this car park.
Yeah.
At the end, after we put in the tarmac, the tarmac,
Yeah.
we're going to give it like a month or so, and then we're going to come in and paint it.
Yes. Where
Where the cars can be parked. That's
Yeah.
for a commercial area like this.
Yes. Yes.
Now for houses,
Residential.
houses,
Yeah.
it's also another hiccup I came across
Yeah.
when I was starting now.
Yeah.
Nobody just wanted black tarmac.
Yeah.
Yes, we had an idea.
Yes.
It was unique.
Yeah.
But now when people start now thinking, okay, this in my house now, just black,
I don't want it like that.
I don't want it.
Because it's not matching with the color of my house.
Now, you see, now that's when we went deep now into research.
Okay.
Yes, went deep into research. We looked. What can we do to make tarmac more appealing?
Yeah.
So now we went and tried to see what our friends outside there are doing.
Yeah.
Basically for residential houses.
Yes.
Now is when we came across with, okay, if we now put in timber pavers
Yeah.
at the sides,
Yeah. To
in most
decorate
areas,
it.
to decorate it.
Like a finish.
Yes, you have black in the center, you have a grey
Yeah,
outside.
yeah.
Mpepete. We said, this is possible.
Yeah.
So as once again,
Yeah.
it was selling the idea. We had the pictures from outside there,
Okay.
but now I was now selling it to
You
someone.
want something that is on the ground. If somebody will say, I want to see the real thing.
Yes,
Because in Malawi, it's not seeing, it's believing.
Yes.
In Malawi, it's feeling
And then believing. Yes.
So they want to feel it. This is the real thing.
So that was also another hurdle we had to come across.
Yeah.
But now, yes, tarmac is possible.
Yeah.
People want most of the people want tarmac. But now, how can we make it even more attractive
Yeah.
to the customer? It's hence we came up with the idea.
Okay.
It took some time, but once again, you have to persist. You find your first client.
Wow.
The first client came, and thank God to her. We laid the tarmac, we did the pavers at the side,
Yeah.
and I could say she was
Very impressed.
very impressed.
Wow.
In that she recommended us to someone else again.
Yeah.
And then once, as I said, the first is the concept.
Yes.
Once that was done, you get pictures of that.
Yeah.
Is when now we started getting also, business. And some now were other clients where the time I was knocking around on doors. They also started picking up now because I started sending them those pictures.
Yeah, because this is what I want to see. Like I said, they want to feel it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we sent them.
Started coming to give you business.
Basically, one client was like, "Now this is what I was looking for." Because the idea of tarmac, I wanted it. It was unique.
Yeah.
But then I was like, "Okay, how do I blend it in with now?" So we took some pavers he put around his house.
Yeah.
They're the ones we put in
the edges.
At the edges. So it was more like it's black in the middle, and it had the grey edges at the end.
Wow.
And after that, now it seems like it is what people are interested in. So
wow. This is amazing.
Yes.
And I must say, well done for having the courage.
Yes.
To grab the bull on his horse.
Yeah, it was courage indeed.
Yeah.